The fact that we could have so many sensors all around farms and in grain stores and stuff like that, it helps you as the farmer see if there's any hotspots or problems you can investigate into the grain. So that, that's a huge benefit. Interesting gathering data, the soil temperature, moisture one, and if you use other technologies I've got available, like scanning the fields for green area index and stuff, you can see whether, if it's dry, it's corresponding that there's not so much green area. So there's an indication that it's backing up the satellite view with what's happening on the ground.
We're getting some really, really good data, which is certainly helping us to actually look after these cows a lot better. We've been looking at the data with some of our students, and we've involved them in the actual programme. Technology in agriculture is going to be mainstream into the future, and anything we can actually show them that works and open their eyes to things that will make the job a little bit easier, make the job better for the cows, and it does engage people, because data that comes from the camera to your mobile phone is something which they understand, and I'm more than convinced that any tools we can particularly use to make these cows' lives a little bit better are worth having.
We're really excited to be working with Dorset Council on the Rural 5G project with our assisted living solution, and that allows carers and family members to monitor vulnerable independent people, VIPs. The exciting thing about 5G is that 5G allows more devices to be used on the same network. There's actually so much more capacity for machine-to-machine communication, not just person-to-person. Being able to download more data from devices like this and get more information quickly to check on people living on their own.
We've built our own hosting facility here in the park. Being on the park means we've got involved with the 5G RuralDorset project, as well as other 5G infrastructure. So people can bring their test kit, their environments to connect to our infrastructure, and then make use of this fantastic testbed. Having 5G on the park and us being involved in the hosting just gives us a real competitive edge in terms of the services that we can provide.
We're a world leader in test, emulation, automation and assurance solutions and services. By launching the Customer Experience Centre and having a lab and facility on the Dorset Innovation Park in close proximity to the 5G RuralDorset testbed, it's going to open doors to us that weren't previously there. It's the first of its kind for Spirent, especially in the UK, of actually having a centre from which to be able to offer test services, but then being able to integrate with a real live 5G network, but that's not being used by the public, just opens up a whole host of scenarios that are otherwise impractical or impossible, and so we're really excited about that prospect.
Been trialling some visitor management signs on the Lulworth estate. So this allows visitors to be alerted to the sea state in real time. So it's a nowcast, not a forecast. And that is helping to keep people safe on the coast. So it's reinforced all our visitor management messages about being safe by the coast. It's helping visitors to make sensible decisions about where they go and what they do and when they do that. And also reinforces that visitor information, and it's made a massive difference to how visitors are engaging with our site here.
The equipment has given us a big boost. Where we used to have signal issues in our area, especially around the coastline, Durdle Door and Lulworth Cove, we've been able to get the jobs much easier. Getting the right information at the right time is crucial to the ambulance service, and also being able to send messages back to ambulance control, updating them on the incident details, helps to get the right crews, the right equipment, like air ambulances and things if we need it. Being able to have the connectivity that we've got now has given us a major boost.
Having this new connectivity and new technology available has enabled me as the community responder officer to better support our volunteers. previously where I've had no connectivity and been unable to share with them sort of live data, and that live information then enables them to better maximise their availability.
As it develops and once it becomes authorised on a secure network, we can access patient data through the Cruise tablets and ultimately save lives.